Okay guys, so the very first trailer for the first Call of Duty Ghosts DLC is Onslaugh, and it's here. They got the trailer out, all freaking awesomeness. So I'm going to do a quick breakdown, and then we get to the informative side of this video. So with that, let's go and begin. So guys, the first thing we're going to be talking about is one of the new maps, and that is Fog. You know, they're going, oh, it's a scary map, oh, there's fog, it's dense, it's super hard to see, scary caves and camps and spooky atmospheres. But one of the coolest things, and I think the big hook for this map, is that when you complete that special field order, you know, instead of like calling in a nuke or something, you become Michael Myers and you get an axe and you get some life. I'm assuming it's like being the manic juggernaut or whatever it's called. You guys don't want to talk about the guy that runs around with the knife. I'm assuming that's what it is for you. You know, you get extra life and then, you know, you're freaking wielding an axe, but it's pretty cool. And you know when someone is the guy because the music will change from like the standard ooh spooky music to da-na-na-na-na-na, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay guys, so the next map is Bayview, and they say it's like an ocean pier and yada yada, but whatever. I want to talk about it, and it seems like it's going to be that close quarter submachine gun shotgun based map, because you guys see, it's all super close quarter, all the engagements, and they do say, oh, there's 2 sniper points where you could shoot back and forth, but there's always that in, you know, every single freaking map. And the special field order is like a whole bunch of missiles that rain down, and apparently there's like, what you see here, a trolley that goes around the map, and it's like, oh yeah, you can stand in there and shoot people and put sentry guns, which is just a stupid idea. But I think doing that like in a secret thing, if you guys can imagine this for like S&D, like you crawl inside the trolley and you hide it there and you go around the map and you're like, oh wait, I'm near the bomb, and then you get out and then you're near the bomb. I can see that, but anyone that stands in there and thinks that's a good idea is so horribly mistaken. It's funny. Okay, guys, the next map in the freaking map pack is called Containment, and oh god, I hate this map. Okay, it's kind of like a hybrid from Favela from Modern Warfare 2 and Village from Modern Warfare 3, and this one, it's so stupid. Why do they think this is revolutionary? Oh yeah, you got 2 sides of the map. There's a trench in the center and a bridge that goes right through it. You can flank from this way. It's so freaking unoriginal to freaking put a trench in the center of a map and have a bridge on it. Come up with something new. And apparently the special field order is like, it fires mortars and then it blows up a nuclear bomb or some BS and it destroys the bridge. I don't freaking know. And it's an unoriginal idea. That's the map. Just call it that, the unoriginal idea. Okay guys, the next map, of course, is a remake. It's from the Modern Warfare 2 map, with Scrapyard, if you guys can remember that. They call this one Ignition. Apparently it's like tied into the single player. I never freaking played the single player for Ghost, so yeah. The special field order thing is they get to ignite that rocket and like anyone in like the under space area gets lit up, but I guess it's only like in 2 different places. They changed it up a little bit from the original, but not really much. Okay guys, so now we're going to be talking about Extinction, and the first thing that I want to bring up is there is a lot of characters in this thing, and I'm not just talking about how, you know, oh, there's 4 characters. I think we get to customize our little people that we bring in, because if you guys remember from the very first Extinction map that we played in, the characters were set. You know, there was a black guy, there was a chick, there was a white guy, and then I forget the other dude, because I really didn't pay attention too much to it. I just remember those 3 main characters. But anyways, it looks like we get to customize, because, you know, there's a guy with the ghillie suit, there's a heavy armor dude, there's a girl, and then there's, you know, the ghost characters. So I'm assuming that we get to customize our characters now, which is freaking super cool. Guys, there's a freaking new weapon. It's based off the little acid scorpion guys. Apparently, like, you shoot like a burst of acid and it burns them. I'm assuming that if you're shooting the scorpions, it's not effective because, you know, the scorpions walk around in their own acid all the freaking time. So I'm assuming it's not effective against scorpions, but we're unsure how to obtain this weapon, whether or not you got to change it in your class. You know, the same way you go like, oh, I'm swapping out my death machine, a war machine for this weapon, or whether you got to buy it off the wall, or whether or not there's like a certain point up in the game where you get it. We're not too sure how to obtain it, but it's freaking cool. Okay guys, the next thing I want to talk about is this little clip here that was played in the very beginning of the DLC trailer thing. I'm not too sure if this is the byproduct of, you know, shooting the new alien weapon and that's what it looks like if it misses, or if it's like a brand new type of grenade, because when you're looking at it, it looks like you're throwing a grenade, or a grenade is flying past it. And the reason why I'm going to bring it up is because it looks new. They didn't mention it, but it was played just for fractions of seconds, which is why the frame rate looks really, really bad. It looks like a new grenade, because as far as I'm aware, there's no smoke grenade, you know, in the thing. The only thing that I can think of is that it is the byproduct when you shoot the new alien weapon, but I'm not too sure, but I just wanted to point it out if you guys didn't notice it already. Okay, guys, so next, there's a brand new alien. He's called the Phantom. Apparently, he's like the regular little mid-tier aliens, the bigger guys. But this guy apparently jumps, and when he jumps, he turns invisible. But he's not really invisible. You can kind of see the electrical thing, so it's not like, oh my god, where is he? He's invisible all the time. He's going to kill us. That's why they call him the Phantom. But no, he's visible, but once he jumps, he becomes, invisible. And as soon as he lands, he becomes revisible, or whatever the hell the freaking terminology for that word is. But yeah, that's a new alien. Okay, so guys, the last little extinction thing that I want to tell you is apparently there's a brand new boss. I'm not too sure how this thing is going to come into play, in the sense whether or not it's just going to be a final cutscene, like instead of running away from the nuke, this is the last guy you face, or whether or not he's kind of like the tank from the previous ones, up to a certain tier or whatever they're going to do for it. You start seeing him more and more often, but they did say boss, so I think he's going to be the last guy that you fight, which seems pretty cool. Okay guys, so the very last thing that I want to mention as we're doing this breakdown is the new weapon, and apparently there's two, but it's really one, and the way that they're kind of phrasing it and telling us is that really is only one weapon, but it's two, in the sense that you get two versions of the same weapon. One's an assault rifle version, which I'm assuming has a bigger clip, and is accurate and all the kind of assault rifle based stuff, and then the next one is a sniper rifle, which apparently has like a fixed suppressor and a fixed kind of scope, because you don't see it ever like in the entirety of this video with different attachments. It's either your assault rifle version or the sniper rifle version, so I'm assuming you can't like swap out different things, so that's why they give you two of the same weapon, so it's two but one. So that's what I'm gathering from all the new weaponry stuff. I don't think you can put anything on it attachment wise. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be answering kind of the FAQs that I get whenever I do make these types of videos. The breakdown / release date trailer breakdown stuff for the Call of Duty DLC. Usually I have them all typed up down in the description, and if I miss any, I usually add some down there. If someone's like, what color is the blueprint of the guy in the 4th frame of behind the 3rd picture? Or some other different thing that I may have forgotten to mention. I usually put it down there. So check it if you guys, if you guys don't hear me say it. But anyways, so the first thing I usually get is how much is it going to be? How much is it going to be? And I'm assuming that it's going to be the same price that it always is $14.99. That's usually what it always is for every single individual DLC for Call of Duty. I don't know the conversion of Microsoft points. I'm assuming someone will, and I'll put it down there in the description. But it's $14.99. That's my assumption. It usually always is that price. The only time it's different is for the micro DLCs. So that's probably going to be the price. And next, yes, if you got the season pass, this will be included. They say it multiple times throughout the video. I'll even link the actual trailer down in the description if you guys want to hear their version of it. They'll just be hyping up and not calling bullshit anywhere. But anyways, yeah, they say it that when you do buy the freaking season pass, this is included. So yeah, freaking jackpot. So next we're going to be talking about release dates, and I'm assuming because there's multiple gen consoles involved, a lot of people are confused. At the very end of it, they say it's out, January 28th first for Xbox, and I'm assuming that on January 28th, that's when it's going to be coming out for Xbox 360 and Xbox One, since they didn't say first on Xbox 360. They said first on Xbox, so I'm assuming for both consoles. I'm assuming it's not going to be a different day or anything, but this one will set the mold for the rest of them. So I'm assuming for Xbox 360 and for Xbox One, it's going to be coming out on January the 28th. And for PS3, for PS4, and for PC, I think I already know when it's going to be coming out. Like, I am like 99.999% sure, because this is usually the same formula that they follow every single time they release a map pack, is that it's 4 weeks later on the Thursday of the release date for the the Xbox version. So when it's going to be coming out for the PS4, the PS3, and the PC is February 27th. And that's because it's always like 30 days later, 4 weeks to the Thursday of, when it comes out for the Xbox 360, Xbox One, or whenever the release date they say it's coming out for that. So that's the release dates, guys. I understand that I may be confusing. This is all just based on assumption and everything, but I'm like 99% sure this is what's going to happen because, freaking... You know them. They never confirm or deny anything. If you ask them, they're all secretive, even though you already know the answer. I don't know why they just don't be upfront and tell us the answer, but that's the way they freaking are. So, yeah, guys, those are release dates. But guys, that's where we're going to end the video here. Hopefully I've answered all your guys' questions. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put it in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I understand that it's pretty confusing this time around because, there's so many generation and consoles going on here. So yeah, guys, that's the end. Stay tuned in probably like a month when they officially announce the release date for the PS3, the PS4, and PC. I'll make another video confirming, you know, what I already just said. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, you can subscribe and, you know, stay tuned. I'm planning to make a whole bunch of DLC videos because this next map pack got me pretty psyched for playing COD again. So yeah, guys, that's the end. I'm Monkey Chicken. So really got. Peace.